Hi everybody, I'm going to be sharing with you how I created these pages for the Lindys Stamp Gang Color Challenge this month. I wanted to step out of my box a little bit and kind of, well, it's just colors that I normally wouldn't use. So I wanted to try it out, and last month I had won the challenge, so I got the colors for this month with my winnings. So yeah. So what I did is I have this old book, and what I'm wanting to do with it is just create kind of an art journal, and I want to do a few of these, and in hopes to give them to my kids later in life. And I think it's just a different way to kind of scrapbook these pictures and memories and things rather than scrapbook pages. I have boxes and boxes of scrapbook pages. They are too bulky to put in regular scrapbook albums, so I'm trying to figure out a different way. So anyway, so I have this old book, and what I did was I adhered, I think, 5 pages together, and I learned this from Lemoore. And then I put some gesso on them. I mean, as you could see, you could still see the writing on it. And then I used a mask and some modeling paste. And then now I'm splattering some Lindys on there in Tainted Love Teal and something fuchsia. I have no idea how to say that. And then I'm using this Kaiser Craft stamp, and the other one was a Prima stamp. And I already know that I want it long across a full page, so that's why I'm kind of doing a double page here. And then now I'm just adding a little bit more modeling paste. And like I said before, I'm still trying to figure out how to use this movie maker. It's not as easy, I guess, as iMovie, or maybe I've just been using iMovie for so long, I don't know. Anyway, so there's lots of parts where I didn't edit out because it's kind of funky how that works, how you have to do it in Movie Maker. Anyway, so just bear with me. And so that is a Prima resin piece, and then I added the Wild Orchid Crafts flowers, and then I'm sprinkling on some Chateau Rose embossing powder, and which is super pretty. And then at the end I also use some purely white embossing powder from Lindys Stamp Gang as well. And then the trim is from the Piece by Piece, and that string there is the Prima wheat jute. It comes in 200 yards for, I think I paid like 10 bucks, which is a really good deal, I think. And then I used the Toto's Tornado Black to color it black. And then now I'm using the Pretty in Pink Pink, and then I added some water. And then I think there was a little bit of gesso left on my paintbrush, so it kind of made it a little bit lighter even than what it was before. And that one is T-Bird Turquoise, I believe, just splattering it. And then the other colors I used are Shabby Turbine Teal and Tainted Love Teal and T-Bird Turquoise. I think I already said that one. And then, so those are the colors that I used. And this, again, I'm using the Prima stamp, kind of trying to get more stamping, because I'm going to be adding more embellishments in my picture and stuff. So the picture is from a couple years ago. I just love it. We were on the train tracks. I was trying to look for new locations for some clients that I was gonna photograph, and so I was trying to figure out if I liked it or not. So, and I ended up, that's one of my favorite pictures. So anyways, the chipboard piece is from Blue Fern Studios, and I think I add it a little bit later, but now I'm adding some more of that string there, and then the chipboard piece kind of just hanging down there. And let's see, more wild orchid craft flowers, and those I think come in like 100 or something, and then they're like the blooms, I think they're called. And adding some more Lindys spray, and then drying it with my heat tool. And normally I cut all that out, me drying with the heat tool and things like that, but we'll see how it works out. I think my husband said he did get me a program. It was like 50 bucks or something, so I'll see if I like it. And then that is the fuchsia color, I believe, again. And then this heart is from those stamp, those Prima stamps, and then you put like the metal pieces in the middle. And then I just painted it, and I was wanting it the pink, but then I changed my mind, and then later I painted again with the gesso. And then here I'm using splattering white. It's just I put some water on my paintbrush that had some gesso on it. And then here is I believe it's a Finnabar piece, I think. No, it's a Shabby Chic Treasure from Prima, and I just liked the sentiment. And then adding some water, and then I added some of that Toto's Tornado Black, and in there I'm using the white embossing powder from Lindys Stamp Gang. And these old pages, like when you put them together, I used my ATG gun, and it almost feels like when you put the gesso on them, it almost feels like fabric. It's really cool. So I just end up just splattering some more sprays, and I think that really pretty much completes it. I do a little bit more stamping. That's a Prima stitch stamp, and that is it. Thanks so much for watching, guys.